All right, welcome back to my channel. So right here, I'm getting my intro workout set up for the next day because I have a busy day on campus. And so I'm getting it prepared the night before with all of my BCAAs, creatine, and my non-stim pre-workout. And then getting my coffee ready for the next morning. Also, picking out what syrup I'm gonna have. And then there are all my supplements. And then also portioning out my post-workout meal, which I am going to be taking on campus with me. So here I'm measuring out my oats, and then I will take this and I will just cook it at, in my workroom on campus. So there's my post-workout, banana, some protein powder. And anytime there's food preparation, Shiloh likes to jump up and he likes to beg for people food. Don't you, Shy? And here I'm just filling up my water. Our fridge takes forever to fill up. It is so slow. The water dispenser that's inside the fridge. And then this is my homemade Element drink. So if you like Element, you can actually make it yourself. It's just Himalayan pink salt, potassium, and magnesium. There's actually a recipe on the Element website, and then I just add lemon to it. So I'll just be squeezing some fresh lemon into my water, and that is the first thing that I put in my body in the morning, and I just drink that while I'm doing all of my stretching. Good morning. So just gonna do an intro. So far we've done our stretching, made some coffee, got Lulu ready for work, took a shower. Or
not work.
You're going to school. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got Lulu ready for school. Last day before spring break. Jammy day.
Stuffy day, blanky day, and slippery day.
Yeah, big fun day. So, I think what you'll be seeing, I think I'm going to take you through like 2.5 or 3 days. Just like every day is different. So today is like my, the day that I am on campus the most. So, I guess Tuesdays and Thursdays. So today's Thursday, April 3rd. So, follow me along, see what we get up to. And yeah, thanks for watching. All right, good morning. I am like on top of things today, so I am ready a little bit early. So I just need to, so Thursday's kind of like my busiest morning. My first class is at 10, so I have to leave home by like 9:15 to get there in time to set up and everything. So I'm gonna make my breakfast here, which is also gonna serve as my pre-workout. This is something I did last week and it worked out pretty good. In between like my classes, I lifted at the gym on campus, and my pre-workout, even though like I have to drive, I have to teach, so there's going to be a little bit of time before I train. My pre-workout meal is pretty substantial, so it's fine. It's enough to carry me through. And then I ate my post-workout, which packed with me, and then I'll eat that in between. I've got office hours today, and I've got another class to teach. So I think that's how I'm going to work everything out. So my pre-workout meal is going to be oats, blueberries, and I'm using my egg whites. So I have egg whites and eggs. And instead of making it kind of just like scrambled eggs or scrambled egg whites with 2 whole eggs, I've been making like an egg white pancake. And my husband is so sweet. This morning, I've been up. I woke up at like 5:11. But I went to sleep at like 9, so that's fine. But I like 9 hours. That was 8 hours, 8 hours and 11 minutes to be exact. I like 9, but we'll deal with it. Tried to go back to sleep, couldn't, because I was laying there thinking, oh, I don't have any eggs, because I got egg beaters. Because, I'm usually getting like cartons of egg whites because I have to eat so many egg whites. But there's no egg white cartons, but there are egg beater cartons. Well, I got those, tried them. No, they have the same macros as egg whites. Well, I actually looked a little bit closer, and I think they have like 1 gram of carb in them. And it's from like food starch or coloring. Well, the carb would probably be from like the food starch. So I think that's what messed up my guts. I just was like, these just, no, I didn't really want them, but I'm like, oh, it's like $4.38 for a carton of egg beaters versus like a dozen eggs, where 1 serving I'm using like 8 eggs and I'm just throwing away 8 yolks, and I hate that. I know I can save the yolks, and like there's certain recipes, like I did that before, but I mean, not 8 egg yolks. Like I think there's some cookies you can make with just egg yolk, or I know I could make things with the egg yolks for like my family, but they don't want that, so I've been just wasting egg yolks. I'm sorry. I know it's not good. So I was trying, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy these egg beaters because there's no egg whites at any store. But I couldn't use them. So anyways, I woke up this morning and I couldn't go back to sleep because I thought, I have no eggs. My nice husband went and got eggs for me, and he has to be to work at 7 o'clock. And I told him at like 6:15, I'm like, honey, I don't have eggs. So he ran to the store really quick and then dropped them back off before he went to work. So he's so sweet. We actually do have eggs, but they're from like a farm that Jared got from like a coworker. I don't know. I just thought, I don't know. I just feel weird about eating eggs these eggs are from a farm. They're from Hudsonville, Michigan, that we bought from the store. I know I'm crazy, but I thought, what if these eggs have bird flu? What if the farm fresh eggs have bird flu? So, anyways, I was paranoid about that, so he went and got me eggs. Thanks, babe. All right, last thing, just gonna eat and then head out. So I think it's really important to like sit down and relax when you eat your meal, versus, I could do some more things around here, and just take my meal on the go and eat it in the car while I'm driving. But, part of the digestion process is really, sitting down, enjoying your food, smelling your food, not just like wolfing it down and, eating from, a takeout container or a storage container, plastic container, but eating on a real plate with a real fork. So I'm going to enjoy my breakfast / pre-workout, and it will be the last thing I do before I pack up and hit the road. I just did my back workout. It's pretty quick and efficient workout. It took me about like 45 minutes. My leg days take me anywhere from like an hour and 15 to like an hour and a half. So definitely wouldn't have had time to do that today, but a back workout, totally able to do. So just in my office in between classes now, and I have to teach again in a little bit. Gonna eat my post-workout. Nothing really to show you too exciting in my office, except I do have my office salt. It's funny because I always bring this to faculty meetings because they're always at noon, so it's always like a meal time, and most people, bring their lunch, so I always bring the salt. It's my office salt. So yeah, just gonna do a little bit of work here, teach my next class. And my first class went well. It's the class where I have my students teach preschoolers. So like the beginning of the semester, I prepare them for what to teach. So they teach different movement skills, using like manipulatives. So that would be anything like anytime like you're throwing or striking something. So like we'll use pool noodles and blow up balloons, and they practice striking the balloon with a pool noodle. There's some gymnastics and tumbling, walking on a balance beam, different directional words that we use like sideways, backwards, forwards. What else did we do today? We did wall walk-ups, and then one station does a health lesson. So they talked about sharing and being a good friend. So all like health and physical activity content. So we did that. And next class is, I'm teaching about reproductive health. So teaching my students how to teach reproductive health. It's a fun topic. But yeah. Going to just eat, do a little bit of work, and I'll catch back up with you later. Here's a quick little Aldi grocery haul. We've got some bananas. We've got some Egg Life wraps. I got these for Lulu, gluten-free chicken nuggets, tons of egg whites, some frozen blueberries, and avocado. Just a quick little haul. That's it. All right, so I put the groceries away, changed. I will shower after I eat, but I don't really get that sweaty like in my back workout. If it's like a glute day, I will get sweaty. Got a little bit sweaty at the cardio, but that was what I did at the very end of my day. So I am just reheating a meal right now. So I wanted to just talk quick about like meal timing and my meal plan. So I eat 5 meals a day. So I have a pre-workout, post-workout, and then 2 kind of like what I would consider like meals. And then my last meal is my creamy. All 5 of them are obviously meals, and they're all balanced with, their macros and stuff. So this next meal, I'm having some jasmine rice, which I prepared a whole bunch of it the other day, and then some chicken that I grilled on Sunday, but then I put it in the freezer, which, what's today, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so it would have been 4 days in the fridge, which is probably okay, but if you don't know this about me yet, you will soon. I am like a germ bacteria, like we avoid that. So we do all things to avoid that. So I don't want to eat chicken that's been in the fridge for 4 days. So I put it in the freezer. So, and I also don't like reheating chicken. So I kind of just let it like defrost and thaw in the rice. So that's what I'm doing right now. Like the rice is hot, and then I just put the chicken, like I chopped the chicken up and put it on my rice and then covered it, and that will sort of like reheat the chicken, because I don't like reheating chicken. It tastes kind of like yucky to me. I am not picky, but I am particular. So, and then I'll have some avocado with it, and then some greens, some like spinach and spring mix. So I'm gonna eat that. And my next meal is like dinner time, and then my creamy is my dessert. So that's kind of how I space my meals out. They end up being about 3 hours apart. So that's how I do it. And even if you don't you're not following like a meal plan, or you're not really paying too much attention to your nutrition, having like set meal times really sets your body up to know when to expect to eat, and spacing it out evenly is ideal. That whole you have to eat every hour or eat 8 meals a day to spike your metabolism. That's not a thing. That's a big misconception. So you need to give your body time to digest your food. So I think 3 to 4 hours is the sweet spot. Hey, good morning. It's the next day, and it is Lulu's first day of spring break. Right, Lou?
Yeah.
So we are going to go see Snow White this morning. I'm just making some breakfast. This is not a pre-workout meal because I'm not going to go train yet. That will be a little bit later. So just making some pancakes with oat flour and some egg whites and zucchini. I think I'll put some almond butter on the pancakes. So yay, using my egg whites that I got from Aldi yesterday. And I did look it up. Store-bought egg whites or store-bought eggs are generally considered safer in terms of bird flu. So I'm not crazy. So I'll take you along with some of the things that we've got going on today. Did some posing this morning. I'll maybe add a little bit of that in. I have to check in tomorrow with my coach, and tonight also I have dress rehearsal. I am a dance team coach for the Grand Valley Elite Dance Team, so we have dress rehearsal tonight because our recital is tomorrow. I also got all my dresses for my niece's wedding. So I got 5 dresses. They're still in the package. Gonna try those on. Maybe I will put that on here as well. Here's the egg and veggie situation. So some egg whites, some zucchini. Gonna make the pancakes and eat. All right, so we have a little problem. My camera quit working, so I'm trying this on my phone. But we are going to see a movie.
Yeah.
First day of spring break, Lulu's spring break. So we're gonna go see Snow White.
Snow White!
All right, just got done with dress rehearsal. My dancers are so amazing. I'm so proud of these. Well, I call them kids, but I mean, they're adults, but they are so awesome. So just gonna go home, see my family, enjoy the rest of my night. All right, good morning. Just did my check-ins, gonna make my bed. Finally drink some water. That's the worst thing about doing your check-ins, is I just want water when I wake up. And, you have to do them fasted, did my posing, and all of that. So, yay. Water. Gonna make the bed, stretch. All right, we are headed off to the dance recital, and pretty glowy. Right, babe?
Yes.
First, gotta make a pit stop, and did some fasted cardio today, ate some things around the house, graded some assignments. Now off to watch my dancers. to take you through some of the exercises I did on this lower body day. We did some walking lunges with a 45 in each hand. It's brutal. And then I love this ground squat machine. Just because I do not like putting a barbell on my back. Sorry, my husband, my videographer, his hand got in the way there. So, yeah, I was doing 185 here. So I did sets of 15. But I really love this machine because, like I said, I'm not loading anything on my back. I had no hair tie with me. I had 4 different kinds of wrist wraps and booty bands in my workout bag or in my gym bag, but no hair tie. So that was unfortunate, but yeah, you'll see there I'm struggling with that last one. And then this is a leg extension, but the way that I did this today or on this day was I did a set of 12, and then I just rested briefly. So instead of taking like a full minute or 2-minute rest period in between sets, I intensified it by taking a short rest period. So you see, I'll just get up here just for a few seconds just to stretch out my legs and then keep the same weight. So I was doing 115 here, and I just did as many as I could. I think I got 6 or 7. And then I do that for 4 or 5 sets. So, that is just a great way, especially if you're short on time, to maximize your workout. And I just kind of did this as a little intensifier for this exercise just to kind of switch things up. So I think I end up speeding up the video here in a second. But you kind of get the picture. So, try this one out. It was brutal. And I did finish actually with a drop set. So, and I did partial reps. So I think I end up doing that here quickly at the end. I think this might be my last set. And then here's my drop set. So I think I dropped it down. All right, just a quick catch up. Just got done from our workout. After the recital, Jared and I went to do our workout, and my dad and stepmom took Lulu for a little bit so we could do that. Gonna take a shower here pretty quick. Just doing some stretching because my back was kind of hurting. So I was just doing my stretching on my yoga wheel. If you don't have one of these, this is my yoga wheel. I got it, I don't know where. I got it for Christmas, so I'm not sure. Ask Santa. I mean, you can get them obviously Amazon if you do Amazon. And let's see. So the recital was awesome. So impressed, proud of my dancers. And so rest of the night, gonna shower and get some sushi. Lulu's gonna be home here in a couple minutes. So I'll probably close out the video right now for today, and maybe I will just show a picture of the sushi. But yeah, had a great day. Did not get my response back yet from my check-in from my coach, but when I get that, I will give you an update. He always gets back the same day, but being that I checked in today on a Saturday, there's probably he's probably got clients that are competing today, so no big deal. I'm assuming that we'll be making some food changes and dropping my food. I'm down 0.2 pounds from my last check-in, and so I mean that's a little bit of movement, but I'm still eating over 2,700 calories, and I'm 12 weeks out in 6 days, so we've got lots of room to move food. But yeah, so like I said, probably close out the video right now for today and call it a day, a YouTube day, and catch up with you, maybe finish everything up tomorrow. And yeah, so thanks for following along, and I will talk to you later. All right, here's dress number 1. So it's cute. It's got this little slit. Well, actually a big slit. I like the lace up in the back. but not quite too sure. Not like 100% loving it, but
and also I picked it out.
Yep, you picked this out as the first one for me to try on, right?
Yeah.
So, kind of cute, but not like loving it.
I feel like
Not live, laugh, loving it. Okay. Okay, so here's the second one, and I really like this one. It's got like this slit, but then this like drapey thing that kind of like, you know, covers it, so it makes it look like it has two slits, one sleeve, but we have a zipper problem.
a big old
So, but it's so comfortable, and the fact that the wedding is, you know, at the end of April in northern Michigan, I think at least one arm being warm would be good. But we got to figure out the zipper issue. I don't think there's time for me to get a different one. So maybe I would just take it to like an alteration place and have them fix the zipper.
or Grandma could fix it.
Right, because that's not something that I do, but I really like this one. Okay, next.
Bye.
Okay, here's the third one.
Which I love.
You like this one? You like the back, you said?
The back looks
Hey,
like
honey, can you get... Okay.
No. Shiloh.
So, I don't know. This one feels kind of... I don't know. I'm not sure.
Man.
I like the back.
The back is like a billion butterflies flying up from their nest.
But I don't know
About the front.
this front. Yeah. Okay. That's dress number 3.
We have one more dress.
All right. Here's dress number 4. This one was really easy to get on because there's no zipper, and it's kind of like a jersey material. It's comfy.
Yes.
So Lulu likes this one. It's kind of like a combo of the last 2 dresses.
Except zero zipper.
0 zipper. Yep.
Zero
I know.
zipper whipper.
This one's comfy.
I wish you could feel the material.
Yeah, it's really comfy. So this is dress number 4. Okay, dress number 5. This is a different color scheme, and this is like the zipper one combined, or the problem zipper one combined with the one I just tried on. I think this is my favorite
Yeah, mine too.
because
It's like not so pinky, but not so bluey.
exactly my thoughts. Because yeah, just because of a little bit more coverage. It's very comfortable. There's no zipper. Yeah, I think I like this one the best. These are all from Shein. So
And I get dresses from Shein also.
we're gonna go shop for Lulu's dress now.
And shoes.
And shoes. Yep. But I think this might be the winner. But
Is.
if you're one of the 20 people watching this video, comment down below.
And subscribe.
Right. But what's your favorite dress? Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'm thinking number 5. Close second would be the last one I tried on. So, but yeah, I'm thinking this one. Okay, one last look. Super comfy.
Like and subscribe.
All right, I am just gonna close this video out. So thank you for watching, and I will catch back up with you later.